Yes, thank you. Thank you for invitation. So go big or we go big and go bold. Let's start from the start. So those who already followed event posts, they know I'm into snowboarding and following football topic. But however, this story also starts with me. Somehow, all the time landing in those industries which are. Okay.
Okay, something went wrong.
Should I start from beginning? Oh, okay. Okay, yes. So, about me. So, I have 4 times in my life, I have started everything from scratch. And actually, I love it. I somehow managed to land in all the time in industries which are experiencing a significant change. First time I landed in journalism, and I have to admit that I hadn't written a lot of essays in my secondary school at the time. My grandmother did that for me. But somehow I landed in journalism, and I was among first experienced journalism going digital. The next challenge was in beer industry, advocating for a craft beer becoming a mass product. And then I witnessed the rising era of fintech. And now, doing my best to change the whole insurance industry from traditional player to Insurtech with Balcia as a frontrunner. But before we move further, you might ask what Insurtech is. And on my view, Insurtech is using modern technologies and modern communication means to make insurance better for customer by customized and personalized products and services, still staying flexible in a fast-moving world. Yeah, and in 2020, no, actually. At the end of 2020, a very important decision was made for the future of Baltic history. So our stakeholders decided to totally change the strategy, going digital. Then on 2022, we launched our innovation strategy. And now, as you can see in the slides, our innovation strategy focused on 7 main pillars. So we are focusing on excellent customer service, on personalized products, on being agile, and in the same time, let's say, listening what our target audience is saying and introducing it into our products and communication. Today, I will focus more on 4 areas from this, let's say, strategy wheel, as these are more closer to my heart. So I will speak about digital dialogue with our customers. I will also share some stories about how we develop personalized products, how we increase customer service and customer experience, and last but not least, I will also talk about innovation culture, because I think all of you will agree that this is a fundament for successful innovation in the company. So, and if you have a question, is this strategy working? As you know, it's just 1 year alive. I will start with sharing some achievements we are practically very proud of. So first, thanks to our new approach, we managed to enter Estonian market in just 19 days. So imagine, from the decision to enter in another geography till the moment when we opened an office and acquired all the necessary documents and licensings according to the regulators, because we are a regulated company, it took just 3 months. Another milestone we are very particularly proud of is our global mobile app we launched in 6 months, and with our beloved partners, of course, Chili Lab. And of course 6 months, it's really on our opinion, it's a really fast innovation. And of course it was not just only about developing an app, it was also in parallel we were working on a global marketing strategy on how we will roll out our mobile application and that. So actually I was listening to Nauri's presentation, and I understood that our app will celebrate first anniversary on 19th of July. So yeah, so it's really fresh. And last but not least, in 2 months we managed to launch our career page. It might seem, what's career page? It's not nothing very complicated, but actually it is quite a lot work to do, starting from creating overall concept, content, developing a web page, and afterwards adapting it into 5 languages. So it's hell of a work, and we managed to do it in 2 months. But let's look a little bit back on our transformation journey. So how it started. So first of all, we redefined our target audience, and I would say we took quite a risky approach, as we said that our target audience will be Gen Z. And it might sound as a crazy idea, because broadly speaking, Gen Z has never given an insurance a second thought. However, it is investment in future, because as you know, Gen Z is considered to be one of the most loyal audiences currently. And secondly, even without buying an insurance product, Gen Z can serve as a very good opinion leader and help to take decisions to guess who? Their parents, who are mainly millennials. So this was actually a deal breaker for us, as we changed completely our target audience from basically millennials and older to Gen Z. We also understood that we need to rebuild and refresh all our marketing strategy, marketing communication, and everything. So our brand also experienced quite a big of changes. It became more rebellious, more colorful, more brave, much braver as it was before. And last but not least, of course, we also understood that we should put a lot of emphasis on community, on communication with the community, with our target audience, with customers, and also internally. So actually, this change also helped us internally improve our engagement and internal collaboration. And at the end, it appears that it's not so bad with this Gen Z, yeah, because after those changes was, let's say, executed, we noticed, we understood that the Gen Z database or user base for Balcia increased by 16%, while overall brand awareness experienced a significant increase. And yeah, so together with sales as well. So it was a successful move. And yeah, and as a cherry on a top, we received the bravest brand award in insurance industry. And we were ranked number 2 in finance just after international unicorn Revolut. But now let's dig into the personalized insurance product. So our approach is, we approach this area from two potential angles. So one angle is to develop personalized products for a wider audience. So we study the audience and we introduce in the market innovative product. Another angle is really personalized insurance product on an individual level. And thanks to this, let's say, wider audience and some researches that we did, we launched in the market City Combo Insurance. Imagine this is one insurance for all your mobility vehicles, bicycle, scooter, snowboard, you name it. And that's not all. Actually, this insurance is covering the entire family. And even now, after, I don't know, 2 years after the product has been launched or in the market, even now we receive questions from our customers. Is it really possible that one insurance can cover like entire my family and all those vehicles which I have? And yes, that's a fact. Another example is accident insurance policy we launched for those who love extreme thrills. And you can imagine that for insurance industry, the traditional insurance industries, they do utmost to get rid of those, let's say, clients who might who has a higher risk to apply for a claim. But we launched this product with a huge success. And also, it's not only about the product, it's about, of course, how we communicate everything to our target audience. So what we did is that we, let's say, rebuild from scratch terms and conditions or all the documentation which is kind of linked with insurance products. So we made it easy, understandable, also visually appealing, so that it is also understandable for those who are not insurance pro. And also we set this internal rules that whatever documents we create and which are linked with insurance products, they cannot exceed 10 pages. And here actually this is an evidence that we are not thinking just about those pages or numbers, yes, but it's actually also important for us to have as minimum exceptions in our insurance products as possible. And next is, as I said, so from this personalized product as a perspective, we are looking into two dimensions, and another dimension is those can we create a personalized product on an individual level? This was question to ourselves, and we found an answer. So we partner with a, let's say, data science company, and implemented a AI tool which allowed us to analyze 800 parameters while calculating your casco price. Like in the regular situation, it would be 50 parameters, but with this AI modeling tool, we were able to analyze 800 parameters. And what we understood from all those data is that actually all the accidents, unfortunately, in majority cases, they happened near your location where you live, near your house, rather than far away. So this is also, of course, what we take into account when calculating price. So we analyze traffic situation near your house. We analyze how often accidents happen there, how many injuries are, and things like that. And of course, on top of that, we also analyze drivers' behaviors, such as penalty points on everything like that. And so although currently casco pricing is not calculated and impacted by color of the car yet, but it is impacted by your location, where you live. It's impacted by drivers' behavior, and it's also impacted by 800 more parameters. And as a result, we understood that this approach worked, and actually 60% of our customers experience price increase for their casco. Unfortunately, some experience also price increase, of course. But as you can see also in the picture, so it was a win-win situation. So 60% experience price decrease, while our business grew by 23%. And as a super positive side effect of all this exercise we went through is our feature in our mobile app. This is road safety risk report. You can actually download, scan the QR code and download it. So basically in our app, you can enter address, I don't know, where you live or whatever address you are interested in. And you will be able to also to see the pattern of let's say, safety or road safety near your location. Well, so we also, while launching our innovation strategy, we decided that our approach will be mobile first. So that means that last year we did utmost to launch our mobile app, our global mobile app. But of course, for us, it was very important that it is not just another app, because there is some insurance apps already in the market. But it was very important to really launch app which is user-friendly and easy to use. And yeah, and not only another innovation app, it was very, not innovation, insurance app. It was actually very important that our application envisions all our vision, that this app is like a lifestyle companion for you. So what does it mean? That means that you can buy easy purchase insurance in our app. You can submit claims seamlessly. You can engage with some engagement activities, some gamification elements, and you can get some personalized offers in our app. And I guess it worked, because currently, as you also can see, so we are very proud that we are the highest ranked mobile application on insurance universe. At least in Baltics, and of course we are not stopping there. And yes, this is as I said, we are not stopping there, and I think that with our app, it's like Latvians have the saying that Riga will never be ready. Then I think our app also will never be ready, but that's the coolest part, because you can also see from the roadmaps that of course we are planning to introduce new products in our app and innovate also on a product. From product perspective, but new features is something which is really currently in our focus. So offering our customers loyalty options, offering our customers new gamification activities and things like that. And as evidence of our hard work, we recently received actually a gold award in the Baltic e-commerce award in a large company category. So as I said, our app it's not even 1 year old, but we have already gold medal. It's like in Olympics, and we are really proud of this as we really compete with a big e-commerce like superstars. So really thanks once again to our partners, Chili Lab, with whom together we created app with this very high level customer experience and user experience. And as I said in the beginning, so our approach was definitely mobile first. So mobile will be something on what we will focus on. And we were upon of our mobile application launch, we saw that of course it might cannibalize some of our website sales. But actually the outcome was completely different. Our mobile app brought us additional incremental sales. So web sales continued to improve, and mobile sales was something on top. And with that, we understood that actually we need to adapt a bit our strategy. So we understood that also web channel is still very important, and especially actually in Latvia and Lithuania. As I said, we recently entered Estonian market, and we can see really positive signs on how this nation is really digitally tech savvy, because because our superstar Latvia, which has always been the, let's like among our countries, showed the best e-commerce results. Estonia is already so close. So yeah, so that's some learnings, and what we understood that definitely we need to continue to focus also on web. So currently we are working on uplifting our product page. We are constantly improving purchase step in our website as well, and of course improving our claims experience in web. Additionally to that, we have also designed our direct marketing strategy, which is actually very important for success of our e-commerce sales. And again, so we actually listened to what our target audience said. So our focus areas in our direct marketing strategy is through personalization. So we understood that our customers, they need this personal approach, and sometimes we approach them not on behalf of the company, but for example on behalf of some company spokesperson or etc. Our audience also wants to have this humanized touch in everything we do. Therefore, also in our direct communication, we use like really simple language. We share some case studies, some emotions, some statistics. And last but not least, we are constantly, let's say, we are not afraid to fail. We constantly try. If something is not working, that's okay. We try some other angle. And yeah, so we have different newsletters, and again we test which is the best let's say visual identity for our customers. So we use email newsletters. We also use push notifications. Also, so for those who has already Balcia app, you can see also that we have in-app world, if I may say so, and events you can really follow and get some inspiration there. And actually, here I just wanted to share that very interesting that the best sales come. What we experience from direct communication is that when you send some, I don't know, oh, you have got some super sales offer, or you have promo code or everything. No, and I cannot say nothing happens, but the best contribution comes from really messages which is showing care. For example, if you can see on this slide, like when there was a very, sorry to say, shitty weather and slippery roads, we just sent a push notification to our customers. Or recently the storm came, we also say, hey, be safe, and this is something which speaks to our target audience the best. And yeah, so all this combination has let's say, with all this combination, we have managed to let's say to achieve our target from communication send till the moment you decide what insurance you need and rate Balcia app with 5 stars. It takes just a couple of minutes, and in this picture actually you can see real life example with a Casco insurance. So 8 minutes from the time when you receive your email or SMS, read it through and decide what you need, just 8 minutes. So it works. And I think that all of you will agree that behind every innovation is people. So definitely, without people and without innovation culture, nothing what I shared before would be possible. So yeah, it's as Nauris already said, it is not an easy to build innovation culture. It's not an easy at all, especially in a company who has already some history, some experiences, some processes, but very, very brave. So first of all, we embrace a startup vibe across our company, and once again, I want to highlight that we are a regulated company. So that's not so easy. We cannot just, to do everything as we want. There is still some guidelines and procedures we should follow. We are not afraid of cooperating with startups. Actually, this is a success to really try new innovative things with companies who is really focused on one thing where they are particularly good at. Another thing is that we really embrace a horizontal organization. Currently, Balcia has more than 300 employees, but we are really very, very horizontal. So that this is, first of all, showing that everybody is equal here. So everybody can take and this has helped us to embrace this responsibility culture. So basically, I'm responsible for my area. I should do it, and I will move it further, and nobody will come and ask what you should do or why you have not done it. So that's really very important. But again, of course, it's not easy. Yes, for example, for me, I'm in Balcia responsible for marketing, HR, administration, digital sales. So you can imagine how many of those boxes I have to whom to who to engage, to motivate, and etc. And last but not least, of course, our rebrand helped us also internally, as I shared before. So we totally rebuild our tone of voice, our visual identity, our branding, and of course it was also embraced here internally in Balcia. And to sum this up, we are really, and I hope you have noticed it, we are challengers of the market. We really challenge status quo, and this is in our blood somehow. And we always challenge those outdated methods or things like that. And and here next is a video I wanted to share about innovation sprint. Because yes, so I wanted to share this as one of the real successes of our company. We cooperated with innovation agency Helve, and through this 3-day innovation sprint, we managed to. It's okay. Everything okay? Okay. Oh. Let's try. Yeah, there's no sound.
Yeah.
Okay. After the live will be ended, I will show you the video. But the main learning is that, again, and this relates with what I said. We are really open to cooperate with experts in a field, and Helve is innovation agency Helve. They are really good at what they are doing. So together with them, we executed the first innovation sprint in Balcia, and there will definitely be more. So we gathered 5 international teams by 6 people, so all together like 30 people, 5 teams. They worked together for 3 days. 5 pilots were made, and two of them are currently, well, let's say, in a next. We will move to the next stage, implementation stage. So this was really very important milestone in our innovation culture as such, in building our innovation culture, because even though that, for example, one team was not very successful in creating something, it changed their mind. They somehow understood how that those ideas that they spark and that there is something into it, and imagine those 30 employees. It's like 10% from all of our employees. With those sparkling eyes, they go to their teams and they share this success. So I'm really looking forward to this next sprint, which most probably will be somewhere in end of year, because I believe it should be even a bigger success. And so last but not least, with this innovation culture change, we also understood that we need to change our employer brand, as we experience that, Yes, we are a bunch of innovation professionals here, but we want to innovate, we want to grow. So what we understood that we need to also expand our competencies in Balcia. So we need to onboard experts from different industries, such as with startup related, fintechs, e-commerce, and etc. So in parallel of what I shared, also our people and culture team together with marketing, of course, work a lot to build our new employer brand. So we launched a career page already talk about, and yeah, it was also really a success. Currently, we still experience a huge interest from our target industries of working in Balcia. We have managed also to decrease talent acquisition time, and it's all, let's say, related together with this overall strategy change and also some of course some tactical steps what we have experienced. And now I actually wanted to share again a very nice video, but it will not be visible. Yes. It's actually a wrap-up video of what I said, because you know I spoke here for 30 minutes and the wrap-up video, it's in 2 minutes in a very brilliant way. You could see what I wanted to share with you. But if it's not possible, then it's actually almost the end of my presentation. Something happened.
The existing one created more hassle and problems than solutions, and restricted more than inspired, frightening more than encouraged, providing barely anything more considered.
Yeah, we need to add the audio. Okay, maybe we can turn it on a bit later.
Yeah. No. Yes. So to wrap it all up, in 2016, when I joined fintech company, I was responsible for international communication. And at that time, I remember that everybody was laughing a bit about fintech. So what those fintechs, they are so small, they will not change the world. But as you know, completely opposite happened. But now with insurance, it's a bit different. Everybody believes that Insurtech, this is a future, and now it's actually the question of how fast you will be there. So thank you very much for your attention, and yeah.
Do we have any questions? Yes. So, questions? Anyone? Yes, sure. Let me grab a microphone. It's here. Yeah. Sorry.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for the presentation and inspiring how you're trying to attract young people. I think I'm the one who I can say that I represent Gen Z, and I definitely can say that I'm ensuring everything for myself and family. But maybe you can share a bit of the challenges in between this, like a boost year. What was the hardest thing what you experienced in the company, I don't know, with the technology or something? What was the thing you had to experience to be where you are now?
Yeah, first of all, the biggest challenge was that we needed a change, and this change was needed everywhere. In every, if you remember this innovation like a circle or our innovation strategy, so we needed to change how we talk with our audience. We needed to improve customer experience, our digital channels, everything should be done in the same time. So that definitely was the biggest challenge. Also, for us, similarly, what Nauri said, it is very, very important if, let's say, the first persons in company is on board and they support you. And in this situation, Our horizontal structure helped us a lot because the board is really hands-on and into business, and Vyacheslav will confirm that while we were building our mobile application, our CEO was very actively involved in the process. Yeah, so this is definitely very important. If you are if you experience so dramatic change, it's very important that that everybody is on the same place. And also, of course, it is important to make right decisions, and also sometimes to write something off, which has been created before, because also a story with a mobile app. Before we started to cooperate with Chili Lab, we had already a partner in place, and there have been some work have been done already. But actually we understood that we need a bit different vibe, and our strategic decision was that, okay, we will just write off what has been done, and we will try again. And this is very important to also to cultivate this internal culture that we are not afraid to fail, yes, and we are not afraid to commit that, okay, this doesn't work, and let's do it differently. And of course, also, if we speak about Gen Z and millennials, and who is buying insurance or who doesn't buy, who has more in their pockets and everything, of course, it is also a bit scary, yes, to say, okay, this will be. Gen Z will be just on what we will focus, but now looking back, of course, definitely I can see that this has been the right decision. It also allowed us to be different in the market, not just different of what we do, but really also from visual look to be different.
Cool. Great. One more, just a second. Yes.
So I'm quite curious about innovation sprints, what you had. Can you tell me a little bit more about who had this idea? How did you bring those sprints into company? How did employees react to that? And also, what is like the main benefits you gained? You mentioned some, but maybe there's more. And how do you use that? Do you use anything you learned in a sprint in between when you are not collaborating with Helle?
Yeah, so it's first of all, sprints is very fresh, so it happened like a couple of weeks ago. But how we landed with this idea, so it was joint board decision and commitment, and as I said, we are really kind of hands-on board members. And me responsible for digital area, and Ilgvers, who is responsible for tech. We were like those ambassadors to that this is something what we definitely need to do. We need to try. And of course, I was really afraid how it will work, because as I said, so we are a company with a history. We have 300 employees, and okay, two years ago we started to, let's say, to onboard new competencies from new industries, which is more maybe familiar with innovation sprint approach and sprint approach as such and everything, but still we have many employees who has experienced this, I don't know, traditional approach of working. And of course I was afraid how it will work, but first of all, I think we did good by choosing those who will be part of innovation sprint. And as I said, it is 10% from our company, 30 employees from different location. Also different, let's say, legacy with Balcia. Some was employees with a longer working time with us, and there was a newcomers, IT people, product people, legal people, marketing people, and everything. But yes, I was afraid, because it's really something new, and the innovation sprint was built on different artificial intelligent tools, and of course I think you will agree that we are currently experiencing this very fast kind of change in area of artificial intelligence, and who can you need to follow it. And I remember I was not here at that time, but I was chatting with my colleagues how it's going. Is it everything okay? How our employees are like taking what Helve is trying to show to us. And the result was really good, because we, as a board, we just said to us that let's try, and we were not expecting that we will really get some ideas which should be developed to make our business processes efficient. And 2 of those ideas was brilliant, and actually more. But currently we will move those two to the next stage. And so yeah, learning is. You need to try. If you will not try, you will not know. Yes, and of course it yeah.
If I can add, because we just finished our second innovation sprint already, so we also had second year, and very similar story. Like Laura told our innovation factor is hell. I'm surprised. But interesting insights from my side is that the first year actually was the reason how it will go for you. Second. First time employees were actually kind of like, okay, what is this? I will participate because I don't know how it all works, and I will do that. Second time, they already know, okay, it takes time, I have to do some extra work, so maybe I will not be part of this area. So there is this culture of, again, the culture somehow plays a role in this, so who want to participate. And from the idea perspective, from the first year, we had one idea which was okay, which we also implemented and used, and this year actually we had also AI-based again idea which one, and about the item appraisal. So we are doing manually all the mobile phone, for example, appraisal how value of this item. So now we actually have some approach how we can do it with artificial intelligence, and that came out from the innovation sprint. So most likely it could come out also from everyday work, but this innovation sprint gives, okay, let's stop, let's do this very fast, rapid prototyping, everything, and there should be something good. So my expectation was that we will do this like for 5 years, and maybe one idea in 5 years will be something that's jackpot. Yeah, so it's not that I will expect each year to be something there, but the first year was to just give employees the idea of how this happened. The second year was already we know how this happened. There was some drawbacks from that, but also the idea was much higher value.
And actually, from this practical takeaways, what we took from this sprint is, first of all, we will launch IE, let's say, internal team or hub. So actually, this sprint helped us to understand our internal talents, and one of participants from the sprint will be promoted to IT, not IT, but artificial intelligence team lead. So this is one takeaway what we took. Another takeaway we took was that okay, these are 10% of company who are currently into this innovation mood, but we need to expand this mindset. So we will launch AE months or learning months in September, where every day there will be a dedicated lecture on those topics, so that all our employees can participate. And basically the tagline of this initiative is from zero to hero. So basically like from really starting from scratch by educating our employees, and let's see where we will land.
Okay, thank you very much, Laura. One more round of applause. Yes. So, unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties with the sound, but we will send those videos later on. Thank you, Laura, for participation. This is for you from us.
Thank you.
Can I scroll it?
Yes.
Or it's...
No, it's finished.
Okay. So, now this is for you, something from Chile Labs. Thank you for participation. Thanks again.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, thanks Balcia, Laura, and everyone involved for giving us this venue. Yeah, I'm really happy that you are so many today. Those who are first time, please let us know what you think. Please tell us. Yes, please scan the QR code. There is a survey how we can do better. Maybe you have a speaker, maybe you have someone, or you have a topic that you want to share with us. We are open to any feedback, any way or form. And yes, I guess then that's it. Both Nauris and Laura will stay for at least a couple of minutes. So if you have any questions, feel free. And thanks for coming. Thank you.
Thank you.